we behold the great modern city of Los Angeles, one of the fastest growing cities in the world. Perhaps there is no place in America that can compete with Los Angeles County in the construction of architectural oddities, for here one may find anything from a brown derby to a shoe.
Are you familiar with the popular trend of the kitsch architecture of the 20s, 30s, and 40s? Some of these that populated Los Angeles were the dog that sold hot dogs and hamburgers, a sphinx head that sold real estate, or a literal chili bowl that sold chili. Have you heard of a huge pumpkin that was once a hardware store? One day I stumbled upon the Larry Darmore short called Secondhand Kisses, in which I was noticing many peculiar names. I saw a building called Burbank Tribune, another called Magnolia Park Bank, and lastly Magnolia Market. Then I saw this weird rounded shaped structure. I then discovered this area was on Hollywood Way and Magnolia Boulevard. In 1923, a dairy operator named Earl L. White wanted to make a middle-class kind of neighborhood, so he paved the area with mules. He also realized that there was no connecting way to Hollywood from Burbank, so he realized he wasn't getting any help, so he decided to do it himself, which is now called Barham Boulevard. He also built a shopping center in this intersection that included the newspaper Burbank Tribune, barbershop, a radio station, and a dry goods store, among many other businesses. I will be going more in depth in my eventual episode on History Street Smarts. What surprised me the most was the actual location of the pumpkin. According to the address, it is located right here in this Portos parking lot, yet there are various sources that says to be in another location. I saw this aerial map from the 20s, and from what I understand of the basic street shapes, it appears to be where the current Portos site is. This is what I believe is the location of the interaction between Luis Fazenda and the policeman. See the Burbank Tribune?
Say, what's the idea?
In this shot, we see Magnolia Park.
When you heard a siren?
Oh, but I did get off.
Here's where I believe it should be.
I was waiting.
Now listen, you...
I'm sorry. I have no time to talk to you. You see, I'm going to be married this afternoon.
And here is the pumpkin.
Come on, keep coming.
Is it all right to go now?
Yes, come on.
Here's where I believe the market compared to this aerial shot is. The next time you watch any film, always pay attention to the background. You just never know when you can stumble upon an unknown piece of history with the film you are watching. Thank you for watching, and please join us next time on Historical Films.